Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another set of Prox Guide of Pac-Man World Repac. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, the ruins area has been completed. We rescued out with Pac Buddy, and of course we can't forget that we also went about it with the boss known as Anubis, which he was a little bit tricky, but however we managed to accomplish it on our second attempt. So now it's time to jump all the way over here to the space area and do some other exploration within here. Now I did go and rescue out with Professor Pac-Man, which he is a rescue that is happening within this particular area, and I forgot to put it into the video, but for next episode or for the next time that we go and jump into the said Prox guide here, I'll make sure to go and show off that we actually do have Professor Pac-Man, and we can go and interact with him for a little bit until we go and jump into the next other said world that's going to be here. Now just like how we did before and all the other different worlds that we have been into, we are going to be on the lookout for anything that is going to be related to any of the Pac-Man letters, and of course we can't forget about with some of the different other maze levels as well too in the process. And so far I want to say that throughout this particular level is that a majority of all the different letters are actually kind of like in close with each other, so you shouldn't be able to not have all that too much of a hard time to find some of these different letters to begin with here in this particular set area though. But within the two videos for today, not only are we just going to be doing out here with the course of Pac-Man World Repac, but we're also of course going to have to go and jump on into with some other things of Persona 4 as well. So we guys do go and check out around within there, because we are going to have to do some sort of specialized concert performance over at Junes, since unfortunately the other said person that was technically supposed to be there is not, so we are going to have to be the fill-ins for that said part there, but it should be pretty cool. And we should be getting ourselves a little bit much more closer into the exam period within the time of said Persona 4, and that is something that we are going to have to keep on a lookout for. But I think for right now, we'll just kind of hold that off at this moment, because right now we're here just doing some Pac-Man World, and that's what exactly that we came here to do for. Now, this area is going to be, I want to say, at least somewhat inspired into the whole Galaxian series. If you guys have ever went and played through the Galaxian games before, that is an actual said Bandai Namco type of game. You guys have maybe probably heard of Galaga before as well too. Basically, there's going to be a lot of like little hidden references around within this said game. I know that later on when we go and start reaching off into the actual said boss of this place, which that is going to be known as King Galaxian, we are going to have to go through somewhat of like like the type of space scroller type of side shooter of us having to go and do something like that later. Now, as you guys can go and see, is that we got some of these type of new enemies that are out here, which they're going to just kind of create like this type of annoying electric field around them, which the perfect type of idea to go and destroy out with those guys there is just going out of your way to just do any type of butt bouncing. And there's going to be some of these floating platforms as well, but not to worry, you should at least be somewhat okay, unless if you don't like completely tip yourself completely over. But now we're going to be running on into another said maze for the time being. So let's go and see what this one's all about. Now this one is going to have a lot of those type of laser beams around, and now this is where unfortunately I almost got myself a game over here just because of how annoying that those laser traps are. It seems like every type of maze that we go and run into with, it always has like its own type of said gimmick that's always there. Because like we saw before that there was going to be like fire related things that happened the last time, and then there was like falling rocks here, and then now all of a sudden now we're getting laser traps to show up. So let's just go and make sure that we pick up with that apple. And it looks like that apple is going to be meant for another said letter right over here. Now, unfortunately, I did miss out on the A for this said particular one here. So we didn't get ourselves like a full complete type of bonus area, but we will be doing that soon. There is going to be a bonus area for when we go and start heading off into level 3 here. And yes, this area is not going to be short. I know that originally before in the ruins area, it was pretty much of a short type of one. There was only about like, well, I think the only reason why that it was short was because of how long those 2 episodes were. Just because there was a lot of cave exploration and a lot of other things that were happening. But everything else, I want to say from this point onwards is all going to be, I think, at least all 4 type of levels within one big world. So that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, so let's go and jump into 3-3 here. This is going to be Gimme Space episode. This is where we're going to be doing a lot of teleporting, and we're going to be starting off with the first of many teleporting. That's going to be right around over here. So if you want to find out where the P letter is going to be, it's actually not all that too hard. It's just right down over this way. So there we go. And this one in particular, we are going to get ourselves a full bonus clear. So we will be getting a bonus area out of all of this. So yep, there's letter A as well. And then just a little bit more into this said particular place, you can also go and find the C letter. Yeah, so here are some new enemies, of course, for this particular world. These guys do have some force fields on them that they like to go and try to push you off, but we're going to make sure that that's not going to happen anytime soon. So now we're just going to butt bounce our way, just hit all these guys as we can, and there is going to be the bell that we do want. So now, since we have the bell, we should be able to just go right on over towards it to the next letter. That will give us the next opening. Now, unfortunately, I did not actually go and find out where the said maze of this particular part is going to be, so you guys are going to be unable to see everything that was going to happen for that. And I'm pretty certain that this is also where the rescue spot is for Professor Pac-Man. And unfortunately, I didn't get to go and show that to you guys right away, but mind you, I did already say that I will be showing that off for the next Prox guide, so that we will interact with said Professor Pac-Man later. So let's go and collect as much of all of these as we can. I know that we already got ourselves an achievement from that. We don't really need to go and do it again. But yes, we cleared out that area and it's all good. And then now it's onwards to head all the way over directly over here to this one now. And this is where King Galaxian is going to be hiding. Now this battle is actually really cool, if I have to say so myself, because yeah, there's King Galaxian right there. All that we have to really go and do is just shoot out the eyes of that said robot, and that is how we'll get ourselves with the victory out here. Now here in this particular space shooter is that there is a lot of achievements that you can go and get if you're lucky. Because there's a lot of said like Pac-Man dot explosives that if you are lucky enough, you can also get yourself a special achievement for destroying out like 50 or even like 100 said type of enemies that are around within one location. So if you are lucky enough, you could actually run into there. But so far, I was only able to get like only just a few of the said achievements that were here. But yeah, we got the foodie achievement, and then not only that, but also if you guys were seeing so far, my skills for the actual said space shooter for this one is going to do really, really good, and we're going to be able to get like a really nice good achievement from that, where we don't actually get ourselves hit completely at all that too much. Alright, so there's King Galaxian. Now, the one thing that you want to be very careful is what he tries to do is a little suck-up attack right there that you just have to immediately try to press on the X button right there. And unfortunately, we missed out on it the first time, but yeah, oh god. It's just like Smash 4 all over again. I have to say, in Smash 4, that Galaxian, like, or whatever that monster is like one of the most, like, annoying type of creatures to go and ever have within Smash 4, I have to say. Because, like, when you just go and, like, literally throw it and, like, you toss somebody into there, it's like they immediately get, like, one-shotted. But after a little bit of some time, I think we are almost about to be just knocking them out with just only one more eyeball left. And there we go, and King Galaxian is down. So, of course, that was our easy common one that we just want to unlock since we already went and defeated that boss. But we actually do get another said trophy as well, too, which that, of course, is going to have to be with the Space A's, which we have missed out on all of the different hits there. But anyways, we're going to end it off here. See you guys then, and peace.